Hey everybody, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we are talking about a relationship almost as volatile as,
Oh, yeah.
as a Twitter poll these days. And that is the relationship between Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Right.
Those two billionaires that we've all been watching, kind of buddy up.
Absolutely.
Well, journalist Michael Wolff over at the Daily Beast podcast just dropped a pretty major bombshell prediction. That is that this seemingly unbreakable bond is headed for a very public and messy breakup.
Oh, wow.
So today we're going to unpack that a little bit and see, if this political earthquake is really something that could happen. So buckle up, get ready, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. All right, so jumping right in, at least on the surface,
Yeah.
it seems like Musk and Trump are pretty much aligned,
They do seem.
especially politically.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about Musk investing heavily in Trump's 2024 presidential campaign.
It's a lot of money, right?
Tens of millions of dollars, according to Wolff.
Huge.
Which begs the question, what could Musk possibly want from Trump
Right.
that would warrant such a massive financial commitment?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some people think, maybe it's about getting some, sweet government contracts,
Oh, yeah.
especially in, space exploration, things like that.
Like SpaceX.
Yeah, exactly. Or infrastructure. But Wolf doesn't really buy that, He doesn't think it's quite that simple. He thinks that Musk could get those things in much easier ways and cheaper ways, frankly.
So this is where things get really interesting. Because Wolff suggests that this alliance is more about ego than anything else. A real power struggle
Yeah.
between two absolute titans of industry. I mean, he describes both Trump and Musk as kings of the world. These are individuals who just thrive on dominance. And they're used to getting their way.
Right. Right.
So that's not exactly the recipe for a stable long-term partnership, is it?
It doesn't really sound like it, no. And, to really understand why Wolf thinks this is going to blow up, I think we need to look a little deeper at their relationship. It's important to remember that this isn't like a normal political alliance or anything. This is, people are calling it a bromance, right?
A bromance.
Which is, it's a close, non-sexual relationship between two men.
Yeah.
And a lot of times there's mutual admiration, camaraderie, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But in this case, maybe that camaraderie is hiding something else.
Ooh.
Something a little more like a dynamic of dominance and submission,
Oh, so how do you think that power struggle could play out? Like, what are some possible scenarios?
Well, we can't predict the future. Especially with these two.
Especially with these two wild customers.
Yeah. But we can, speculate a little bit.
Okay.
Imagine if they have a disagreement about policy, And Musk being Musk, he's used to speaking his mind.
Right.
He starts, publicly challenging Trump. Or maybe, Musk feels slighted in some way, Maybe Trump is, characteristically blunt with him. And his ego is a little bruised.
Yeah.
Either way, you could see a very public falling out. Maybe even, Musk just completely pulls his support.
So what would that do to Trump's campaign? I mean, could breaking up with Musk actually derail his chances of winning?
It's possible. Losing all that money from Musk would be a big blow.
Yeah.
Presidential campaigns are expensive. But it's not just the money. Musk brings a certain, credibility.
Yeah.
He's seen as an innovator.
Right.
And his endorsement means something,
It's a lot of people.
Especially younger voters, people who are, really into technology.
So losing that could really hurt Trump's image.
Yeah, and hurt his support.
What about Musk, though? I mean, could alienating a potential president hurt his other companies, like SpaceX or Tesla or Neuralink?
That's a good question. It's already a tricky situation, tech and politics.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tension there. So yeah, if Musk breaks up with Trump publicly, it could change how people see his companies. And it could change how they're regulated, especially if Trump wins.
So if this all goes down, who do you think comes out on top? And at what cost?
The tough one. I don't think there are any easy answers here. And the consequences could be huge. Both sides could really get hurt. They might not both walk away from this, unscathed.
That is a sobering thought. So the Musk-Trump saga is definitely one to watch.
For sure.
This is a high-stakes game, power ambition, and the results could change both the political and technological landscape.
Absolutely.
We want to know what you all think, so leave a comment below and let us know where you think this wild ride is going. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more deep dives into the topics that matter.